Hello, everyone. This is not a happy video, so I don't usually make scripted content, but there's so many thoughts for the news that's come out just yesterday that I need a script to kind of make sense of it all, lay it all out. So yeah, I've got a script for this one, but let's start with the news itself. God, I hate to say it, but Rooster Teeth is shutting down after 21 years. Warner Brothers, who they sold to, I believe, in 2022, decided to pull the plug on the company. I honestly, I hate to say I'm not surprised, but they have been, because I really do love them. I love a lot of their work, and I've been watching them for years, as a lot of us have. But they have had a lot of issues in the past. Miles Luna mentioned that in one of his posts as well. It's just the monetary issues are the things that killed them here. They canceled RTX for this year. I don't remember if they canceled it for last year, but it makes me glad that we went when we did. This next bit of info, I'm going to read it here because I got it from Wikipedia, and of course, as much as you can trust Wikipedia, but it kind of gives a good example of what I'm talking about when I say they've had some trouble. Quote from it: in April 2021, it was reported that AT&T was looking to sell Rooster Teeth and that the company's revenue had dropped nearly $20 million in 2019. And then, of course, the most recent news, March 6th, the general manager, which all of the first members, at least, I don't know if everybody got them, but all the first members, and if you follow them on social, you've seen it, the general manager basically sent out an email saying, here, I've got the quote here: fundamental shifts in consumer behavior, monetization across platforms, advertising, and patronage. And that was the reason, basically, that he gave for the shutdown. Again, back to the Wikipedia article, it said that reportedly the number of subscribers to its first service, which is something I mentioned before, had dropped to around a quarter of their peak, and Rooster Teeth as a whole have been unprofitable for a decade. That does shock me. It makes me sad. I know with the recent RWBY only on Crunchyroll thing that made people upset, but that for a decade they've been losing membership and stuff. I'm just shocked. With how big they are and how much content, different types of content they have, I don't know, it just surprises me. Okay, and then back to the wiki. The Roost Podcast Network will remain in operation while Warner Brothers Discovery seeks a buyer. The company will also gauge interest in the Rooster Teeth library and intellectual property. So it was like a little small silver lining of hope at the end of that. That podcasts might continue on. There's no telling if they will for sure. Again, this is a Wikipedia article. And I should have read the statement a little closer. I do know that is part of what the statement said. But there's no telling for how long or why that's separated. Like, is that part successful? I wouldn't be surprised. But another thing about that sentence is, where is the intellectual property going? If a random buyer buys it, what are they going to do with it? I think if the founders could somehow get it back, that would be amazing, and I think that they could totally eventually restart the whole thing. But I would understand, because it's a reset, if they didn't want to, because that was a lot of work. But again, it was their 21 years was their baby. But like I mentioned with Miles, people have been posting to Twitter basically saying how shocked and saddened they were to hear the news yesterday. And we're kind of finding this out alongside them, which I hate for them. I feel like they should have been told a long time ago if this was happening, or we shouldn't know about it yet. I mean, I don't know. I feel like we should know about it on the 7th, which is when I'm recording this today, and not the same day. It should have been at least given them a day, if not a week, of process. But that's a whole nother thing. But these guys are losing, like I said, they're losing their livelihoods. This is hundreds of jobs that are just gone. And not only that, but I mean, see, this is why I wrote a script. I'm just going to go off. They have built lifelong friends. Lindsay and Michael got married because of this company. And have had little baby childrens because of this company. From what I can see through Twitter or X or whatever, it's Twitter, fan outreach has been phenomenal. A lot of them are saying if any members set up GoFundMe accounts or anything of that kind of thing, they're all so willing to help. And I think that speaks to just how much this company has meant to so many people. I mean, you put these people's lives into the fact that this company is going down, and you can see how big of an impact it is. And it's not even just to the viewers. Like, this is so devastating. I do think that the people we've gotten used to hearing and seeing through videos and stuff could totally keep doing what they're doing in another way. Streaming and stuff. Some of them already do. And I could totally see them continuing to be influencers, social media content creators on their own. But for every editor, set worker, production crew member, writer, everything in between, I desperately hope that they find new jobs quickly, that Warner Brothers will do something to help them find new jobs quickly. I would love it if they just hired them on straight to work on movies, production. A lot of them probably would love to do that kind of stuff. And I want them to be able to continue doing what they love, because this, again, just, it feels like to us that it came out of nowhere. Did it in reality to the company? I don't know, but it seems like it kind of did. And this year hurts, man. Between losing MatPat to retirement, basically, except for GT Live, which who knows exactly how long he'll do that. And now this, which is much more drastic, but it's only March, guys. Like, what is this year gonna be? I really hope it gets better. Let me switch over topic a little bit here. Like I said, this is scripted, so I am looking down at my script every once in a while. Although sometimes it looks like I am and I'm not. But I do plan to do, hopefully, another video with Sophia soon-ish. Whether it's over the announcement or just Rooster Teeth in general, what we decide to do, I don't know yet. We're just now talking about it. For those of you wondering, the reason why she has not shown up in videos is because I am very active online, and I moved away. We were going to school every day together. She's still my best friend. I moved away, and then I just moved back. So we're in the vicinity of one another again. So hopefully we can get the time to make some more memories with y'all here soon. But we'll see what happens. Now we're both busy adults instead of broke college students. We're broke young adults. So with that being said, thank you for watching. And to try not to cry. This is so upsetting. All of Rooster Teeth, if they ever see any of this, I hope they see this part. Thank you for being such a huge part of our lives. You were our first convention. You were the beginning of Let's Plays. A lot of animation styles and just shows in general. And I mean, the things that y'all have done to the founders, to those that have been there for years, the things y'all have done for us over the past 21 years. It's inspiring, and I hope everyone can move forward with a strength that feels like you don't have right now. Because I know with your minds, you can bring forward a new era in whatever you do. So goodbye to Rooster Teeth. We love you.